As you can see here behind me, I've got sculptures of prominent women, concepts that represent women, and all of this has been commissioned by communities around the country, including communities here in Idaho. So it's really exciting because I'm doing all of these works that are highlighting women and the wonderful things that they've done for the freedom of our country, and everything from military to athletics monuments. Well, starting here at my right is part of the Indiana Women's Veterans Memorial, Kokomo, Indiana. And this kneeling figure is going to be the first figure in an arrangement of 3 figures. So she's kneeling down, and she represents the concept that all the female soldiers that have served over all of U.S. history have helped since the beginning of any conflict. So that's why she's in modern gear and carrying a musket. And Rosie, of course, is an iconic figure in women's history. So she represents that strength and power, the empowerment of women to help in the freedom of our country in that World War II era. Is kind of the last good war, they say, and so it's a perfect emblem for women and service for our country. Shauna Kimbrell will be the final figure in the Indiana Women's Veterans Memorial. And Shauna is the first black female fighter pilot in U.S. history. So an amazing achievement and accomplishment. I started a project for the U.S. Olympic Women's Monument in Sun Valley, Idaho, and it's amazing how many female Olympians are actually from Sun Valley and have trained there. One of the figures is of Kristen Cooper, and Kristen was a silver medalist, and that's why I tried to capture that speed in the abstract element of the clay pulling back from the piece, so that you actually have this sense of a blur behind her as she just catches speed and moves on to that silver medal. Another exciting Idaho project is this little piece right here. This will be full size, and the title of it is The Promise. And what you have here are 2 female soldiers, and one is on her last breath, and she's reaching out to her fellow soldier, and she knows that her friend that enlisted with her is going to keep her promise to her to watch over her life as she isn't going to make it back. Something needs to be done for our female veterans here in Idaho, that there's monuments around the country, but there's not a lot out there to recognize our female veterans. And so I feel a real honor to be a part of that, because they are underserved and they need to be recognized. And so this is something that I can do with my artwork, to really elevate their status in our minds and hearts as we share this community with all our female servicewomen.